MyCarCoach, we have a real treat, as today I have the keys to a Jaguar XJ Supersport. The XJ is the flagship Jaguar saloon, and is given a very modern twist by the striking white paintwork of this particular model. And the design of the Jaguar has attracted a lot of interesting comments. It's certainly different to any other luxury car that's out on the market, the rivals being Mercedes S-Class, BMW 7 Series. It's certainly a contemporary shape, but it's one that does grow. I personally happen to really like it. The real tail light design is aimed to reflect a Jaguar's claw, so that's why you get the novel rear light treatment. This is the Supersport model, so it's 5-litre supercharged engine. It's a very, very quick car. It's also the long wheelbase version as well, so it's got acres of room in the back. But the more exciting part is when you start it up. Straight, just how much room you do get in the back of one of these. Hopefully you can see by this video, but effectively you probably get less room in your own living room at home. A beautiful place to sit and relax. But as you'll see later, it's not necessarily a car that you do want to sit in the back. It's a car that you want to drive. So, the most exciting part, the key. Foot on the brake and hit the engine start button. Ignition on. This really does make a beautiful noise. Yeah, certainly not a car that you would want to just simply sit in the back and fall asleep. This is a car that begs to be driven, and I would dearly, dearly love to show you what this car is like to drive, but as I'm on my own, and in the interest of health and safety, I'm unable to. But hopefully you get a brief glimpse of what this car would be like to drive from these very short videos. The interior of the XJ Supersport is, as you would expect, contemporary, modern and luxurious. Notice the leather stitched dashboard, the touch multimedia screen, the lashings of chrome, and again in conjunction with the XF, the gear selector is the metal cylindrical dial that you see there. Being the Supersports, this having the 5-litre supercharged V8, the sporty side of the car is emphasised by the fact that the XJ benefits from the leather stitched roof lining as well, which is a beautiful touch. And this is also a long wheelbase car as well. The easiest way to describe this, despite the size of the car, is this really is a vehicle that belies its bulk. It's incredibly easy to drive. You're never intimidated by the size of the car either, and that's helped by the aluminium construction, which helps to keep weight down. But this is a car that really encourages you to drive, and that really is the XJ's USP, if you like, when compared to its rivals such as the Mercedes S-Class, BMW 7 Series. This is a car where you not only want to sit in the back, admittedly the back is substantial given that this is the long wheelbase version, but it really is a car that begs to be driven. And yeah, so if you have one of these, I wouldn't bother getting a chauffeur. I would simply get in the driver's seat and enjoy it yourself. Show you this novel feature, and this is the it's a product that's unique to the Jaguar Land Rover range. If we film from the driver's perspective, you can clearly see there the satellite navigation. But if, for example, you're a passenger that happens to want to watch a DVD whilst the driver's actually learning where to go, this actually has a 2-function sat-nav, so it's a different display. So if we go over to the passenger side, you can see how it then turns. Now I don't actually have a DVD to show you that in action, but as you'll hopefully admit, this is a very, very clever way. And if we just hold it there, you can almost see right in the middle the two images merged together. And it all works just simply from the way that you look at it, the different perspectives. So as a driver, sat-nav, and as a passenger, the DVD.